Hi Aries, this is Lost with Tarot. My name is Colette if you've never read me before. Aries, this is your weekly reading for the week of May the 6th through the 12th. This is a general reading for placement, sun, moon, and rising. So just take the pieces that resonate and leave the rest. Aries, I took a break for about a week or so. I did do your readings last week, but when I went to go upload them, there was no sound. And I didn't really like the readings in the first place. I've been having some scheduling conflicts in my household. I have 5 children, so it's been very busy. And I have some medical issues as well. So I was a little bit lethargic and I didn't really think the readings were the best. So I just took it as a sign that that's the reason why there was no sound. So I had to take a break to collect myself. That's why the readings weren't up. Anyway, so there's that. When I was meditating on your cards, Aries, I was feeling like an aggressive energy, not in a bad way, more just like a very powerful go-getter way, but a little bit like really like forceful. I feel like some of you could be making a list about something. You making a to-do list or a checklist about something, things that you're going to need. Take it how it resonates. I think things are better at in your work life for some of you. And maybe things have been kind of stuck or just in a no-go mode. But I feel like they're getting ready to start moving again. They're going to finally start picking up the pace. And because of that, that starts to make you feel more confident, more like a, more just like a winner. Nobody really likes feeling like they're in a stuck mood. It makes us feel out of balance when nothing's really going on. You've been pushing for something as well, and it seems like it's going to work out in your favor. You do have the sun on the bottom, so very good. You have the Eight of Swords. You have the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. You have the Page of Cups on the bottom. So with the Eight of Swords, you have the Two of Cups. With the Tower, you have the High Priestess. I think the past 3 signs I've done, I think you're the 4th sign. And I think every single one's gotten the Tower on it. So I think you're the 3rd one. You have the Sun again with the Knight of Pentacles. With the Chariot, you have the Queen of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the King of Cups. With the Emperor, you have the Knight of Pentacles again. So you have the Knight of Pentacles twice. And like I said, something has possibly been going in like a slow movement mode. And now things are finally going to start to pick up. So you have the Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, my desk is very heavy and I can't move it very well. And every time I move it, it's on this carpet and it wobbles around. If I'm impatient, don't feel like taking everything off and moving everything, so I apologize. So you have the Eight of Swords and the Two of Cups. So you could be feeling maybe like maybe your hands are tied in a situation when it comes to love or even a partnership with somebody. It doesn't have to be love, it could be about your higher self or even a friendship situation. Most of the time, the Two of Cups does represent love, but take it how it resonates. It does not have to be. But you could be feeling maybe like your work situation is affecting this area of your life, or you're feeling like I can't see, you feel like I can't get in touch with my higher self because I am I got this baggage from my past and I just can't get past it. Or I can't I can't go out with my loved one because I got too many kids. That resonates with me a lot. Um, so, it's just a lot of things like that. It's a self-imposed type of feeling, and the Eight of Swords is something that we can get past because it is self-imposed. We just have to get ourselves out of it, which is the hardest part because we do it to ourselves. Next, you have the Tower and the High Priestess. The Tower is all about something that was built on a not solid foundation to begin with, and then it needs to be torn down. I feel like this could be a collective energy as well for the signs this week. Maybe it's in the astrology. I'm not sure. I'm not, that's not my department, and I'm not going to act like it is. But the High Priestess is all about that sacred knowledge is in with all of us, and we have to look deep within to find it. It's all about looking within our intuition and letting that guide us. So there could be a situation that could be related to that Eight of Swords, and maybe it is about your relationship, or it is about your work or your higher self. And then you're realizing that this tower needs to be torn down. Whatever it is for you, take it how it resonates. And you're getting these spiritual downloads, or maybe you're getting messages in your dream with that high priestess, and you're realizing, wait a minute, I know what we need to do. You're saying, I know what we need to do. This has to be torn down, and we got to start doing it this way. And next to that, you have the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles. And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight, though. So this could have been something that has been going on for a while. Like I said, it's been a slow process. But now you have gotten the answers that you need, and you can finally move forward with it. And you're seeing that sun come up. This is all about joy, happiness, abundance. It's all the things that you want. You're tearing this tower down. You're getting this information. And then you have the Chariot right after that. It's a lot of major arcana. You have the Tower, High Priestess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 major arcana with all of these combined. You have the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. The Chariot is all about headed for a victory and trusting your intuition as well. Letting your intuition guide you, but also trusting in the universe and not really knowing where it's going to lead you, but trusting in the universe. With the Queen of Swords, that's all about truth and clarity as well. So maybe you might not have all the answers, but you have enough clarity and enough information and enough truth to where you feel like you're confident enough to know where you're going. And maybe you could be leaving some things behind. The Chariot is all about leaving things behind. But I feel like you're confident in your decisions, Aries. I don't feel like you make decisions without confidence. I don't think you make decisions lightly. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is all about the wheel turning in a positive direction. You're starting to see the positive directions. And the wheel is turning all the time, little by little. It's always turning little by little. It's that invisible process that we don't see. just like flowers growing. They're sort of little by little, or people kind of growing, just sort of. They're kind of just slowly changing every day. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I feel like I get this with you all the time. You could be dealing with a water sign, or you could have some water in your chart, or you're dealing with a very nurturing person, or you have a nurturing, caring person in your life or who watches out for you. And they could really be the person who sticks by you and really helps turn things around for you or keeps you in good spirits. And then you have your power card, the Emperor, with that Knight of Pentacles. And that's all about that you're seeing this. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving knight, but he gets the job done. And he gets it done well and thoroughly. It is Virgo energy, and Virgo energy is all about perfection and about looking over all the fine details. It's so it's slow, it's a slow moving knight, but he wants to make sure it's done right because he's going over everything with a fine tooth comb. So maybe it's not about things being exactly slow, but it's the way the universe is having things come to you, Aries, in a way where it needs to be just right for you. You wouldn't want things to come in too fast and be sloppy or too quick to where it's just you waste your time on things. You want things to come in at the right moment. And with the Emperor, I feel like you realize that it is coming in at the right time and you feel like you're confident, you feel powerful. And I think that you feel more wiser, just like the Emperor. He has that long white beard. You feel like you're gaining your knowledge, your wisdom. You feel like you're growing up in a sense, in a way where we're all growing up all the time, but you're just starting to gain more empathy, knowledge. You're learning more and more about life every day, but it's value. It's valuable things that you take with you. With the Eight of Swords and the Two of Cups, you have the Eight of Pentacles and you have the Four of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles on the bottom definitely can be about work. So, like I said, the Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords, this could be something that's related to a work situation or a time consuming like project, whatever this can be. It could be something like that that's sort of raining on your parade and getting you stuck in that Eight of Swords mentality. Take it how it resonates. But with the Four of Swords, I feel like you are going to rest, relax, pray, take time out spiritually. You are going to find that happy medium. You are going to find balance. I feel like you'll take time out and get back down. You could be practicing that with gratitude every day, small affirmations every day, where you don't want to dedicate a lot of time to it, where you're like, well, I'm not doing all that, that's too much. Maybe you're just like, okay, one affirmation a day. I'm not doing the whole journal writing thing. It's too much. So you're doing this in small baby steps just to bring some spirituality in. What's the High Priestess in the Tower for Aries? You have the Tower again. You have the Two of Wands. I'll pull another one on that. So this is definitely a tower that needs to be torn down. The Two of Wands is all about planning. So this might be something you are definitely in the works of that. What is this? You have Judgment. You have the Ten of Pentacles. So you have the Tower and Judgment. So this is something that is a calling. It's an awakening. The Judgment and the Tower twice. Pay attention to your dreams, your intuition for sure, Aries. The Ten of Pentacles on the bottom, this definitely can have to do with something that you have always wanted. The Ten of Pentacles is something that doesn't have to be about money. It can be some valuable information. It is Mother's Day this week, so possibly if you're getting together with family and you are there and your great grandmother, your great grandfather, whoever it is, it doesn't have to be anybody like that, but they could be passing down, they could be saying something to you that really speaks really to your soul. And that could be what you need to really make you think. Sometimes all it is just somebody says something to you. And I know I've been in situations where somebody just says one phrase and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it just really, it, it really changes everything. With the Sun and the Knight of Wands, you have the Three of Pentacles on Knight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. Did I say that? The Sun and the Knight of Pentacles? The Sun and the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Three of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Wands on the bottom. And like I said, you could be feeling when things were moving slow, now things are picking up, and so you would be feeling more bold, more assertive, more confident. The Queen of Wands is all about feeling confident. And you're getting a lot of praise and recognition for this, for the Three of Pentacles. This says high five, go team, and take it how it resonates. I think you've been waiting for this as well, Aries. I feel like you've been waiting for feeling like this. The Three of Pentacles wanted to pop out already for the Queen of Swords and the Chariot. The Nine of Swords is on the bottom there. So with the Chariot, you could be heading towards something. You are moving forward towards towards a more fulfilling, I want to say atmosphere, but situation, whatever this is, where you're feeling more appreciated. That's what I want to say. But you could be feeling some anxiety about it. He's all wrapped up in those vines there. But trust your intuition and go with that judgment and that tower, that calling. If you're this reading is saying your intuition this week is definitely could be really yelling at you. Really don't ignore any pulls or callings or gut feelings. With the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Seven of Wands on the bottom and you have the Five of Wands. So maybe you're leaving a situation where you've been dealing with a lot of conflict or competition or just maybe some aggressive energy. Like I said, I was feeling a lot of aggressive energy when I was meditating on your cards, but not aggressive in a bad way where it was like hateful. It was aggressive like you're really gung ho about a where you're ready for something. Maybe you're going into a competitive industry and you have a King of Cups type person, whether it's male or female or anything, whatever it is supporting you. And the Seven of Wands, you have the upper hand in that situation as well. And lastly for Aries, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords on the bottom. So you're leaving something behind And this can be anything. This could be just the way things were, a mentality, something is closing out for you. I always like to look at what the Four of Pentacles was the other one. So you're leaving something behind, and then the Eight of Pentacles, this definitely could be a work situation or something that you've really dedicated your time to. This could be a project or mastery of whatever it is that you do in your daily life that you spend a lot of time doing if you're not in the workforce, that is. And you're feeling more in control of it. You're feeling powerful and you're feeling confident about it. And you also feel smarter about it as well. I feel like you also feel more smarter. I want to say feel like you have more of an edge to it as well. Maybe in the past you felt, I don't want to say like an amateur or anything like that, but maybe you feel like you have more of an edge than other people do in this industry or whatever it is. Like you feel like you have something that they don't, which makes you stand out. So I really like this reading for you, Aries. It looks great. I would definitely pay attention to your intuition. There's something there this week that's going to really tell you something or set you apart. It's going to lead you somewhere or maybe just give you piece of information that's really going to make you see things a little bit differently. So I would definitely pay attention to it. So that's what I have for you, Aries. So if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. Until then, definitely enjoy your week. It looks like it's going to be really good for you, and I hope to see you at the next read. Thanks. Bye.